Hi, welcome to lesson 3 and this is all about parabola. This is our second conic section. First we had circle, next is this one, parabola. For the next two modules, we'll discuss ellipse and hyperbola. Alright, so let us formally define what is a parabola. A parabola is the set of all points on the plane which are equidistant from a fixed point called the focus and the fixed line called the directrix. So in Tagalog, yung point daw na ito ay ang distance niya from the focus is the same as sa distance niya sa directrix. Same as here, kung yung point na nandito, yung distance niya from the focus is just the same from the distance niya sa directrix. Therefore, our eccentricity is equal to 1. Now, in derivation of the standard equation of a parabola, so ito ang gagamitin natin. Sabi natin, the distance from P to F or F to P ay equal lamang sa distance ng Q to P. So, using the distance formula na na-discuss natin before, ayan, plotting the coordinates given naman ng ating mga ordered pairs. Hindi ko na ipapakita kung paano siya si-simplify. But at the end of the equation, simplifying the equation, we'll get y squared is equal to 4px. And this is the standard equation of a parabola. Now, here are the properties of the parabola with the equation y squared minus 4px. So, kapag y yung naka-squared, it's either opening to the left or opening to the right. Okay, vertex natin is the origin. Focus is P0. Directrix is negative P. And the principal axis is the x-axis. Now, if P is positive, so the parabola opens to the right, and if P is negative, the parabola opens to left. Now, interchanging x and y, kapag si x naman ang naka-squared, so ang ating parabola is either opening upward or opening downward. Still, the vertex is at 0, 0 or at the origin. Focus is now at 0p, hindi na p0, ano kanina p0. Directrix is y equals negative p, and the principal axis now is the y-axis. Again, if p is positive, our parabola opens upward, and if p is negative, parabola opens downward. Now, we have this so-called lattice rectum. Lattice rectum is the line segment joining two points on a parabola which passes through the focus of the parabola and perpendicular to the principal axis. So, if we have this parabola and this is the focus, so si lattice rectum is the line segment passing through the focus. And its length is 4p, absolute value 4p, and ang ating coordinates for the lattice rectum is this. Ayan. So, given naman si formula para kapag i-input nyo na lang. Let's have an example. Let us determine the vertex, focus, principal axis, directrix, endpoints of the lattice rectum, and let's sketch the graph. So, we are given with this parabola, equation x squared is equal to 4y. First, we have to identify p. Remember, parabola is 4py. Ito yung ating equation. So, what must be multiplied to 4 para maging 4? So, 1. Next, dahil ang p ay positive, so ang parabola natin ay opening upward. Bakit upward? Yes, kasi si x ang naka-square. Next, vertex is at 0, 0. Focus natin is 0p. Our p is 1, so our focus is 0, 1. Directrix is y is equal to negative p, kaya y is equal to negative 1. Principal axis natin ay y-axis, kasama yan sa properties kanina. And the length of the latus rectum is 4p. Ang ating p ay 1. Ito ay 1. So, 4 times 1 ay 4. End ng latus rectum, ayan. So, this is 2 times 1, 1. Kaya 2, 1. So, yun. Negative 2 times 1, 1. Kaya negative 2, 1. Now, let us plot. Vertex, 0, 0. Focus, 0, 1. Directrix, negative 1. Y equals negative 1. Ito yung end ng latus rectum. Si negative 2, 1 at si 2, 1. Ito yung latus rectum. And then connect the dots. So, this is our parabola. Alright, another example. Y squared is equal to negative 12x. Again, using y squared is equal to 4px. What must be multiplied to 4 para maging negative 12? So, that is our p, negative 3. Since y ang naka-square, so our parabola is either opening to the left or opening to the right. Since p is negative 3, so negative, our parabola opens to the left. Still, our vertex is at 0, 0. Focus is P0, our P is negative 3, so 0, 3. Directrix is x equals negative P. So, negative ng negative 3 ay di positive 3. Principal axis is the x-axis. Length of latus rectum ay 4 times P. So, our P is negative 3. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Absolute value of negative 12 is 12. End of latus rectum. Ayan, plot natin. So, this is negative 3. 2 times negative 3. Kaya, negative 3, negative 6. Yan. Next, negative 3. Negative times negative 3 is positive 6. Kaya, negative 3, positive 6. Let us plot. Vertex, 0, 0. Focus is 0, 3. Ayun. Directrix ay x equals 3. Where? Latus rectum. Yan. Si negative 3, 6 at negative 3, negative 6. Gano'ng kahaba? 12. Ma'am, paano po nalalamang 12? Yan po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then connect the dots. That's it. What if wala na sa origin yung vertex natin? What if the vertex is at HK? So, maiipod lahat ng ating properties. Yan, magiging ganito yung standard form natin. Y minus k squared is equal to 4p x minus h. Lagi nyo tatandaan, ang partner ni h ay ni k, ay ni y ay si k, at ni x ay si h. Ano? HK. Vertex is at HK. Now, focus ay hindi na P0. So, magiging H plus P, K. Kasi wala na tayo sa vertex. Tatandaan nyo lang yung ating mga pattern dyan. Directrix is X is equal to H minus P. Principal axis ay Y equals K. Length of the latus rectum is 2p from the focus. 4p pa rin yung haba niya, pero from the focus, syempre divide natin sa 2, kaya magiging 2p. At ito yung ating pattern dyan. H plus p, and then k plus minus 2p. So, dalawang points yun. Still, if p is greater than 0 or if p is positive, we'll have opening to the right na parabola. At if p is negative, opening to the left tayo. Interchanging x and y, ayan. So, vertex pa rin natin HK. Mababaliktad na. Ang focus natin ay H, K plus P. Directrix ay K minus P. Principal axis ay X equals H. Yan, latus rectum, 2P from the focus. Ayan yung ating formula. If P is positive, opening upward. And if P is negative, opening downward. Titingnan nyo lang yan pa habang nag-graph tayo later. Kailangan ay hawak-hawak ninyo itong pattern na ito. Okay, example, let us graph x minus 2 squared is equal to 12 quantity y minus 1. Using the standard form of the equation of a parabola. Yan. First step, find p. 12 ito. What must be multiplied to 4 to get 12? Yes, 3. And since x is the squared one, opening upward tayo kasi positive 3. Kapag x ang naka-squared, it's either up or down. And since positive naman si p, edi opening up tayo. And then, ang v natin ay, ang vertex natin ay galing kay h. K, lagay natin, h is equal to 2, k is equal to 1. Kaya 2, 1. Next, h, k plus p. So, h is 2, ang k natin ay 1, ang p natin ay 3. Kaya 4 ito. Next, directrix. Ang k natin ay 1 minus 3, so negative 2. Ang principal axis natin ay x equals h. Our h is 2, so kaya x equals 2. Next, length of the lattice rectum, ayan, 4 times p. So, 4 times 3, 12. End of lattice rectum. Ayan. So, dalawa to. Doon muna tayo sa plus. Ang h natin ay, anong h natin? 2. Sorry. 2. Plus muna tayo. 2p. Ito ay 2 plus 6. So, 8. Kaya 8 yun. Ang ating k plus p ay 1 plus 3. So, 4. Next, sa minus naman tayo. 2 minus 2, 3. So, 2 minus 6 is negative 4. And then, copy y. Let us plot. Vertex natin is 2, 1. I assume lahat kayo marunong mag-plot ng point sa Cartesian plane. Ang focus ay 2, 4. Ayun, 2, 4. Directrix is y equals negative 2. Ang negative 2 ay nasa ibaba. Ayan. Principal axis is x equals 2. There. At ang ating endpoints ng lattice rectum ay ito. So, connecting the dots. Yan. Another one. Y plus 2 squared is equal to negative 16x plus 3. Using y minus k squared is equal to 4p. Yan. Identify muna natin. Ito ay si k. So, since this is positive, ang k natin is negative 2. Ang h natin, since this is positive, ang h natin is negative 3. Now, punta tayo kay p. If this is negative 16, what must be multiplied to 4 to get negative 16? Yes, negative 4. And since y ang naka-squared, so opening left or opening right. And negative 4 ang p natin. Negative. So tayo ay opening left. Next, vertex natin, hk. So negative 3, negative 2. For focus, so h, ang h natin ay negative 3 plus negative 4, that's negative 7, and k is negative 2. Directrix, h is negative 3 minus negative 4, so that will be negative 3 plus 4, that's positive 1. X equals 1. Y equals k for principal axis, so y equals negative 2. And the length of lattice rectum is 4 times p. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. We get the absolute value, so we have 16. Then, the end of the lattice rectum. So, h. Ang h natin is negative 3 plus negative 4. Negative 3 plus negative 4 is negative 7. So, laging negative 7 po. Dito tayo. Sa plus muna. K is negative 2 plus 2 negative 4. This is negative 2 minus 4. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Kaya naging negative 10. Next, negative 2 minus 2 times negative 4. This is negative 2. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So, negative 8, negative of negative 8 is positive 8. Kaya ito ay positive 6. Plotting the points, this is our vertex, negative 3, negative 2. By the way, ang graph natin dito sa y ay by 2's, no? Hindi kasi magkakasya. Focus, ito, negative 7, negative 2. Directrix, there. Principal axis, y equals negative 2. End of lattice rectum, i-plot nyo lang si negative 7, positive 6, and then negative 7, negative 10. Yan. So, this is our graph. Okay, another problem is convert the general form to standard form of a parabola. Okay, we are given with 4x squared minus 24x minus 40y minus 4 equals 0. So, as you can see, lahat ng terms natin ay divisible by 4. So, we can divide out 4 in both sides of the equation. So, we have divided by 4. So, x squared minus divided by 4, 6x divided by 4, 10y divided by 4, y equals 0. Next, by addition property of equality, we can write this equation as squared plus blank by completing the squares equals 10y plus 1. Now, by completing the squares, ano kaya yung constant na nandito? Yeah, we have to divide negative 6 by 2 and then square it. So, we have 9. So, yeah, din natin si 9 dito. And then, simplifying, we have x minus 3 squared is equal to 10y plus 10. So, we're not yet done. Dito, pwede nating i-factor out si 10. So, copy lang natin. Equals 10y plus 1. So, this is the standard form. Another problem, kabaliktaran naman, from standard form to general form. Okay, we are given with y plus 6 squared equals 5 quantity x plus 4. First step, expand this using FOIL method. So, shortcut ko na, y squared plus 12y plus 36 equals, distribute 5. So, we have 5x plus 20. Simplifying further, we have y squared plus 12y plus 36 by addition property of equality minus 5x minus 20 equals 0. Y squared plus 12y minus 5x. 36 minus 20 is 16 equals 0. Okay, ayos lang natin. Yan. So, this is the general.